Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to start a series of macroeconomics class 12th balance of payments. And this unit will be synchronized finished into 5 videos, and this is the first video of balance of payments. And yeah, we are going to start with this now. So what is balance of payment? A balance of payment account is a systematic record of all economic transactions between resident of a country and rest of the world carried out in specific period. Okay. What does this mean? Like it's a record of all the economic transactions which are made between the residents of the country and rest of the world in a specific period. At this particular amount of time, all the economic transactions happen between a residents of India and between the other world is known as balance of payment. Okay. Now the international transactions arise on account of the following: flow of goods, flow of services, and flow of capital. Goods we use, services that the services we take, and the capital. These are the classified record of all receipts and credit side of all payments on debit side, and it is called a double entry system of accounting. So this is a basic meaning of balance of payment, that is the name of the unit. Okay, now we will see a country has to deal with other countries in the following terms. The first one is as described flow of goods, services and capital. The first one is visible items with which include all type of physical goods exported. Yeah, this is explained before. Now it will like invisible term items which include all those services whose export and import are not visible, like transport services, medical services, etc. And the capital one, which is concerned with the capital receipts and capital payments. Yes. So now this is a according to Kindle's beggars. So Kindleberg gives this definition of balance of payment as the balance of payment of a country is a systematic record of all transaction between the resident and country and the rest of the world in the specific period. Yeah, this is I have explained this definition before, and this was given by Kendall Beggar. So there are different components between the balance of payment account. The first one is export and import of goods. I think this is not mentioned in this PDF, so pay more attention to this part. So components of balance of payment account. The first one is export and import of good. The most straightforward way in which a country can acquire foreign currency is by exporting goods. I hope this is clear. Like this is the most simplest way through which we can have foreign currencies export of goods. These are called visible items because goods can be seen, touched and measured. Now, the second one, services rendered and services received. Now, the shipping, banking, insurance, tourism, interest, dividend, like all these kind of earnings include non-factor income and investment, that is factor income. So what is non-factor income? Income from shipping, banking, insurance, tourism, soft coal, these are non-factor income, and factor income is interest and dividends which citizens of a country earn on its investment board is known as factor income. Now the third one is unilateral transfers, like gifts. These gifts from foreigners, like these kind of things come under this. These are like transfer payments. Example of these are like heads are gifted received by resident from a foreign and sent by immigrant to relatives. These are like my cousin has send me an gift from foreign, so this will come under unilateral transfer. The fourth component is capital receipts and payments. Borrowing, capital payments, sale of assets, change in stock of gold and reserves of a foreign currency. These international record transactions which affect the assets and liabilities of a domestic country with rest of the world is known as capital receipts. So these were the components of balance of payments, and there is also one more thing in the definition which I've missed is the balance of payment of a country is a yeah, it presents a classified record of all receipts of goods, services, and capital, and from which the account of goods imported and services received from the capital transferred to known foreigners are the Reserve Bank of India. Like this is maintained by the RBI. Now the features of BOP, the features of balance of payments. The first one is it is a systematic record of transactions between the country and the rest of the world. Yeah, this is also a definition, but the definition includes one more specific term, that is the time period. Yes. Second one is it includes all transactions visible as well as invisible, like visible like goods which you can see, touch, measure, and invisible like your investment dividends. It relates to a period of time. Generally, it is annual statement. Like annually, we count them annually. It adopts double entry bookkeeping system. It has two sides, credit side and debit side. Receipts are recorded on the credit side and payments are on the debit side. Now this is very important point, that first of all it's a double entry bookkeeping system, like there are two-way system, the credit side and the debit side, and the receipts will be on credit side and the payments will be on debit side. So you can learn like RC and DP. RCDP, like R for like receipts on credit and debit for payment. So this was the basic introduction of balance of payment, like the definition of balance of payment, what is balance of payment, what are the like components of balance of payment, like which it included. Now you have to learn the name of the Kendall Berger, who has given the definition of balance of payment. This is important. And the last topic we have talked about is features of balance of payment. So I hope you are clear with this, all the topics I have discussed in this. And see you guys in the next video with another topic. Thank you.